Hey guys, happy 24th of July. If you're from Utah, then you know that it is Pioneer Day. And if you're not from Utah, let me give you an idea what Pioneer Day looks like. Well, Pioneer Day represents a many members of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints who followed a prophet, their prophet to Brigham Young to Utah. And they landed in Immigration Canyon on the 24th of July, where Brigham Young stated, "This is the place." That's what Pioneer Days represents. It represents a whole bunch of people who came across the plains with bravery and courage. Many of them with scarcity. Many of them experienced death and heartache and loss, sickness while crossing the plain. And they did it because they had a desire to have a better life than what they were having at that moment. Um, and it was hard for them, but they did it. They came across and to make a difference. That's what this day represents. Now, if you are from Utah, or if that is your ancestry, then you already have stories, ancestry stories of others who have come across the plains, either plains or through boats, or somehow came across here to make Utah their home. I want to talk about um, a different pioneer and what it means to have a legacy. Well, the pioneers, they created a legacy. They came here and created what we now see in Utah, started what Utah is. What is going to be what is your legacy? And are you a pioneer? I was thinking about this for a while because, like I said, we talk about a lot of our relatives and their ancestry today. Um, are you a pioneer? And what is your legacy? Well, I want my legacy to be, of course, that I was a good person. I was a good mom, a wonderful grandma, that I believed in integrity, that I lived with honesty. Those are some of the legacy things that I want to carry. I'm also a pioneer. And what do I mean? How am I a pioneer? Well, I am entrepreneur. I've always been thought out of the box. I've always looked at things, life differently. And as an entrepreneur, I don't have anybody in my direct line that I could look back on and say, they were an entrepreneur. They just weren't. And even being as a woman, being an entrepreneur, there's not any in my line that I can look back and have that example of them being the pioneer. Um, stepping out and doing something that's different, something against the norms. I've been doing my business for 4 years, Shelly Joe Hypnoaminos, as a certified hypnotherapist and as a addiction recovery mental health nutrition coach. And I can tell you, it's been really challenging. It's been some of the most amazing thing I've ever done, and also the hardest thing I've ever done, because I haven't had those examples in my line to follow. And luckily I've got there's been mentors that have stepped up and kind of shown me the way. But I don't know anybody out there who's doing a business using amino acids, nutrition, hypnotherapy the way I am, feed your brain, change life. And so I've done a lot of stumbling. I've stumbled forward, I've stumbled backwards, I've stumbled sideways, and I just keep going forward. And I feel like that is what being a pioneer is. It's moving forward with faith that you don't have to have the whole picture. I don't have to know what the whole thing looks like, but I just have to know the next step. And sometimes I take a step and I fail, and sometimes I take a step and it's a success. It's just interesting that is, to me, that's what a pioneer is somebody who takes chances, steps out in courage and bravery. That's something that nobody else is. I mean, my goal is I'd love to have everybody in the world taking amino acids, taking Shelly Joe Hypno Aminos, feeding their brain, their body, and their emotions, um, to feel better, to see that life is amazing, that you can live boldly, that there's hope. That's what I want. That's what I want my legacy to be. That's what it means to be a pioneer, is creating something that there's not any examples of. So as we celebrate 24th of July Pioneer Day, think to yourself, what do you want your legacy to look like? And how does it feel like to be a pioneer of your life? In the meantime, keep smiling. I'm Shelly Joe with Shelly Joe Hypno Aminos, also known as Amino Acid Lady. Bye.